Well, football fans, the Europa League is also once again back.
But the question is, do you all care?
And for today, guys, I'll be sharing with you my predictions for the knockout rounds of the Europa League. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Alright guys, before we get started, just a quick heads up. I have my computer right here with me so I can take a look at the matches, so just in case you're wondering where the crap I'm looking at. So let's just start off with RB Salzburg versus Roma. This is a pretty interesting clash because RB Salzburg is not really a team to underestimate. They are doing pretty well in their league. Roma, I mean obviously Serie A has a much more tougher competition, but they're in 4th place, not bad. But as for the question, who do I think will win? I mean, as much as Salzburg is once again a team not to really underestimate, I think I'm still going to go with Roma on this one. I think Roma will pull it off. I mean, you know, trust the process with Jose Mourinho, I guess. But yeah, I think I'm going to give this one to Roma. But I will not be surprised if Salzburg does end up winning and maybe even getting the upset. But I'm going to play it safe and go with Roma on this one. Next up, the big match that pretty much everyone's been waiting for, including myself. Barcelona versus Man United. Oh man, that's going to be such a good game. The biggest clash of the Europa League knockout round, if you ask me. But as for the question, who will win? You know what, guys? If you were to ask me that question, like, back in December, I would have easily said Barcelona. But as much as I hate to admit it, Man United, they're also not a team to really underestimate. I mean, for crying out loud, they are legitimately in the title race in the Premier League, 3rd place. Again, they're not a team to really underestimate in this match. But again, Barcelona, they've been dominating La Liga, and they're pretty close to maybe even winning La Liga, depending on how they do against Real Madrid throughout the rest of the season. So, I'm still going to play it safe as well on this one. I'm going to go with Barcelona, not only because I dislike Man United, just to put it kindly. So putting that off to the side, just putting my bias to the side, I'm still going to go with Barcelona on this one. I think Barca will still manage to beat Man United. But, again, I will not I will probably be a little bit surprised if Man United does end up winning. But I do think they are capable of winning. I think they are able. At this point, I think they are able. They have the potential of beating Barcelona. But yeah, I'm still going to play it safe. I'm going to go with Barcelona in this one. Sorry, Man U fans. Not sorry. Next up, Ajax versus Union Berlin. This is probably another second or third top difficult clash to predict. Because again, both teams are pretty good in their leagues. Union Berlin, they are pretty much in the title race as well. They're doing pretty good in Bundesliga. Ajax as well. As usual, they're the Giants of Eredivisie. So yeah, this is a tough one to be honest. Because because I know both teams are really good, and I guess you consider it pretty level to level. But as much as I would play it safe to call Ajax the winner in this one, I think I might legit go for Union Berlin. I think Berlin might get the win and eliminate Ajax. I think that's what I'm going with, because I've been playing it safe so far with Roma and Barcelona. But I am expecting some upsets to happen in this knockout round, so I'm going to call it to Union Berlin on this one. I think Berlin might get the win and eliminate Ajax. But before you get at me, I will not be surprised if Ajax does end up winning because, again, they're Ajax. They're not an easy team to defeat. So yeah, if Ajax wins, yeah, I will not be surprised. But I do think I might be rolling the dice on this one, but I'm going to go with Union Berlin in this round. Next up, Shakhtar Donetsk versus Rennes. To tell you the truth, guys, I'm not really that much familiar with these two teams, but I have already taken a look at their previous form so far in their leagues, in their domestic leagues. So, technically speaking, Shakhtar Donetsk is doing pretty good, in fact, better in their domestic league than Rennes is doing in Ligue 1. And I think based on that, I think I might give this win to Shakhtar Donetsk because Rennes, they have been struggling a little bit more in Ligue 1. So I think I'm going to give this one to Shakhtar Donetsk. Of course, I could be wrong. I could end up being wrong. Rennes might get the win over Shakhtar Donetsk. And if they do, then I'll apologize. I'll apologize to you Rennes fans out there. But I think I'm going to go with Shakhtar Donetsk in this one. Next up, Sevilla versus PSV. Ooh, that's a good one. But if you take a look at their forms, Sevilla has been struggling incredibly bad this season. I mean, for crying out loud, they're not even in the top 10 in La Liga, and PSV, another giant of Eredivisie, they've also been dominating in the league. So this is not exactly a fair comparison because PSV is technically doing a lot better in their domestic league this season than Sevilla. So I think I'm going to give this one to PSV. I don't really see Sevilla winning this one considering how poor they've been. So yeah, PSV is winning in my book. Not much else to say. Next up, Sporting versus Midtjylland. By the way, sorry if I mispronounced that name wrong, which I probably did. But taking a look at both teams, I think this is also a relatively easy pick in my opinion because Sporting has been the better team. Looking at their form, Midtjylland sitting in 7th place. If you compare that to Sporting, who are currently in 4th place, they have a better record so far. At least for the past 5 games, they have been having a better record than Midtjylland have in their domestic league in the Superliga. So yeah, I'm gonna go to Sporting Lisbon in this one. I think this is just a relatively easy pick. I don't see Midtjylland eliminating Sporting in this one, so Sporting Lisbon is going through. Okay, next up, Juventus versus FC Nantes. This is a funny one, and not just because of what's going on with Juventus, but both teams are pretty much struggling in their leagues. I mean, for crying out loud, Nantes is right now in 13th place, Juventus in 9th in Serie A. Both teams are just having a total nightmare in their leagues right now. Probably Juventus more, really, but I mean, yeah, this is a funny one because, again, both teams are not exactly doing that good this season. So this is a tough one to pick, but I don't think Juventus is going to be that vulnerable against FC Nantes. I mean, come on, Juventus. You cannot be that vulnerable. We all know you're doing bad, for obvious reasons, of course, but, I mean, you're not that bad. Like, you're not getting close to relegation for crying out loud, so I'm also probably going to go safe with this one. I don't really see Juventus losing to Nantes. And you know what? If freaking Nantes does end up eliminating Juventus, I will personally apologize to every single Nantes fan who's subscribed to the channel. Alright? Mark my words, I will do it. But yeah, I'm gonna go safe with this one as well. I just don't see Juventus falling so bad to Nantes. I really don't see that. I really don't see that coming. So yeah, I'm gonna give this one to Juventus. I just really don't see them losing this one. I really don't. I'm sorry guys, but I just don't. And finally, last but not least, we got Bayer Leverkusen versus AS Monaco. So taking a look at both teams' record as well, like for the past 5 matches or so, AS Monaco has been the better team. Currently in 3rd place in Ligue 1, while Bayer Leverkusen are standing in 8th place in the Bundesliga. So, yeah, if you're going to compare both teams, technically speaking, AS Monaco has been the better team so far, like for the past few matches. So, yeah, I think I'm going to give this one to AS Monaco. I mean, I know Bayer Leverkusen are not all that horrible. They're not a bad team, really, per se. But, again, if you're going to compare with both teams in this match, Monaco kind of has the advantage, in my opinion. So, yeah, I think I'm going to go with AS Monaco, to be honest. I don't really see Leverkusen getting... Well, you know what? Come to think of it, I think I will give Leverkusen the benefit of the doubt in this one. I think they could get an upset over AS Monaco. But, yeah, personally, I don't really see that happening. So, yeah, I'm also going to go probably safe with this one as well. And I'm going to give this one to AS Monaco. And well then guys, those are my predictions for the knockout round today for the Europa League. Let me know guys in the comments below what you guys think. Let me know guys your thoughts, opinions, reactions, and predictions, your personal predictions for the knockout round of the Europa League. Let me know guys everything that's on your mind. Let me know in the comment section below. If you guys did happen to enjoy today's video, then please do give it a like. Once again, leave your comments below. And of course, share this video with all your football friends to see what you think of my predictions. If you guys are new to the channel, please do hit the subscribe button, guys, for more football videos like this. It really means a lot to me, guys. We're getting pretty close, guys, to 2,000 subscribers, guys, so it really means a lot. And I thank each and every one of you guys for subscribing to the channel, guys. Thank you once again for watching and for subscribing to the channel. If you guys have Discord, please join my official football Discord server. The link is in the description below as well. It is the home to all football fans from across the world. You can be a fan of any team you want. It doesn't matter. We have several we have several roles for football clubs as well. So, and of course for national teams as well, and plenty of channels for football talk. Guys, it's literally the home for all football fans. I highly recommend it to you. I'm pretty much there every day. So you can join and chat with me about anything you want. Heck, you can even leave a suggestion for me of a football video you would like to see here in the channel. So once again, please join. The link is in the description below. If you guys have Twitter, please give me a follow. It is at footballgus17. And until then, good luck to your Europa League club in the knockout round. May the best club go to the next round. And until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have yourselves a great Galaxy night.